SkapeGote's back in my garage, and let me tell you, anybody's watching my stream the other day knows what happened. I patched the game, and I lost my save. So we're recreating the general Mayhem because we can. And a lot of the stuff is super damaged on the rear, and it took me forever to get the rear off. Like it was just like it was painful, to be honest, to get it to work. I think I have some welding left to do. I don't know. We're just going to get into it, and we're going to play for about a half an hour here and see if we can at least get the rear end put together. Then again, I might have gotten everything, I think, relatively well put together. So what I might do then, because we have all these bits and bobs, like there's a leaf spring there. We got a middle brace, which looks like it might be okay. So maybe we'll stick that back up in here. Boom. And then we can weld that into place. I think that welds into place. See, everything's going to go well. It shouldn't take long to get all this back together in some sort of semblance of order. Perfect. Okay, middle brace is in. All right. Looking fine, looking great. I think both the shock absorbers were good. At least one of the calipers looked good. This caliper looks a little shot, but we can replace that as time goes. Ow, ow, oh, jeez. As time goes on, let's get the rear panel and a rear valance. I think we're gonna do. I think that's what's gonna happen. So body for the Chad. Let's see. Rear. Where's the rear? Okay, let's see. Radiator support. There's the rear valance. And there's the rear panel. So we'll grab these two things, and we'll stick these in. Okay, let's see. Can we put the I don't think we can put the valance on without putting the rear. Oh, we can. Find in the ghetto. Okay, put this in. All right. Oh yeah, here we go. A little couple 3 welds here. What the? That was weird. It stole my welder back. Oh, you're getting too far from the welder. That's why. Come here, you. Okay, let's see. I was like, why does it keep disappearing once I get near that weld? Oh, okay, dude, weld, please. And then you can be welded. Beautiful. All right, so that should be good for that. And then we'll just go grab this panel. And then we got to get the taillights for it, but we can do that last. I just want to get the panel in. How does that panel stay in? Is it welded in, or is it... I don't remember from the last one. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Weld, new welding rod. All right, let's see. Welding rod right there. Okay, excellent. This is all going well for only 3 minutes in. All right, let's see. We're going to need a new trunk lid as well. We know that. Let's bring it down and put a new trunk lid on it just because we can. Because we're going to have to spend that money anyway. So let's put a trunk lid on it. Okay, let's see. Deck lid here. Okay. Ooh, you got to be careful walking on this stuff. It actually dents if you walk on it too much. Alrighty, let's... Oh, wait a minute. It needs that rear bit there. What is that thing called again? What is this piece? Is this the middle lip panel C? Let's see. Middle lip C. Middle lip C. Where are you, bud? No, I don't see you there. Is it this? Middle lip C here? Let's buy that. Okay, let's jam that on there. I think it needs to connect to that. I'm assuming this is a welded in piece as well. Of which I lost my welder. Is it attached to this again? It is. Let's tack this in like this and like this. I think we're good for the other weldable places. I think everything else is fine. Okay. So we're going to put you there, and then we're going to grab you, and you should go on no problem. Then we just got to get the wrench, which is around here somewhere. There it is. And we're going to wrench this in. Oops. There we go. So this, it's looking much better now. Like I said, we got to go for that general Mayhem look. And I know I already did this episode, but I can't help it that the game decided to screw me. So just give me a minute. We'll get this all back together. All right. So as for other things, I guess the rear valance here is shot. So we'll get rid of that. And this rear panel's shot. Now this tail light looks good, but I couldn't get it off before because it was too bent, and it looks like I can get it out now. So let's find the screwdriver, which is right here, actually. Strangely right beside it. Okay. So let's pop this off. There we go. I think this is all right. This one's completely mangled. We're not fixing that, but that's okay. So we'll get rid of this. Get rid of some of the junk that's kicking around here because there's a lot of junk. So give me a minute and we'll deal with the junk. What are you? You're a rear frame brace. Where do you go? I'm assuming I already have you in here. All right, no problem. You're out. Okay. If anybody notices anything I'm missing, please comment in the comments. All right, let's see here. All right, I'm going to clean up some more of this crap, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so it's a bit cleaner. I got rid of most of the parts that are broken. So I think we're all right. The only thing that's left is broken, really, is this caliper. And I got to get it. Like, I know some parts of the engine are buggered, but I'm figuring with the first iteration of the General Mayhem, it was pretty, the engine was pretty haggard. It was out of a mobile home. It was a 440 out of a mobile home, but I think I'll remove these headers. Someone in the comments actually said, like, why does he keep calling them headers? Because that's what they're called. So, and it looks like we got some garbage suspension components up front we can work on here, but as for the rest of it, it's not in too bad a shape. Like it could be much, much worse. Let's hang our leaf springs. Okay, these things are terrible from the get-go. There will be people that argue with you all day about how good leaf springs are, and I'll tell you right now, that's great if you love them. But there's nothing good about a leaf spring compared to a coil spring. It doesn't, like, unless you're carrying a heavy, heavy load like a truck carries, it's really not even close to necessary. All right. Now, as for the axle, I don't know if the gears inside are any good. So it'd probably be good to check before. Like, what did this thing have in it prior? Gearbox 4, it doesn't have a differential in it, so we don't know. But we can just pop it out and check. Also, we can make sure that the gearing isn't completely fudged. Oh, no, it looks good. So this is a 3.8 differential. I think we should upgrade to a lock diff, I'm thinking. No, where do they keep that under? It's not under engine. Is it under accessories? Suspension? There it is. We'll buy it's expensive, but way better for handling when you're spinning the tires. And that way you don't get one wheel peel outs. All right, we'll lock that down. That's good. Oh, got to lock that one in. And there we go. Because it'll lock both wheels up, which is nice. Aside from this 3.8, it's the same gearing, but doesn't have the lock on it. So let's mount this up. Get you into place. Shazam. All right. We should be able to just lock it down. And the only thing I'm going to do probably is remove this caliper because it's shot. So we'll get rid of that caliper. Oh, we missed the garbage, but it still went. All right. So that's good. We have wheels in. We're going to need shock absorbers in, which we should be able to do. There we go. And the other shock absorber looked good, so we should be good there. Perfect. Okay. We really want to settle up the exhaust so it's not so loud. We don't want to be getting the neighbors calling the police on us every time we drive away. Okay, my freedom should not interfere with your freedom. So that's what I figure. Okay. So that's looking good. We're suspended. We're shocked. We need one caliper. Which one's this one? This is the right rear caliper. So that would go on here like such. So pads in it? I think it does. Yeah, it looks like the pads are good, so we'll put back on there. Now, in real life, I would never do this. Okay, unless I was just replacing the rear end. There it is. Okay. It's even got the cable still attached, which is nice. All right, so we need one rear left caliper. Rear left caliper, and we're going to have to buy brake pads. Brake pads rear. All right, cool. Might as well just do this while we're in here. You can go in, and I said you can go in. All right. All right, this goes here. Excellent. We'll tighten that down. And I think the brake line was good. I think it's still floating around here somewhere. I think this was the brake line for it. Let's just check here. Okay. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay. And might as well put that brake line on to make everything even. All right. This is on. Okay. That's good. All right. All right. Let's hang this while we can. Or again, does this already have a... Does it already have a brake line hook? The same thing happened last time. I think what we need to do currently, before we put the wheels and everything on there, is lower this down just enough so we can get this wheel off and look at all these damaged parts up front here. Because it looks fairly simple to replace, and we might as well do it while we're here. And I have the money. Roughly. Okay. Whoa. Car, relax, bud. Relax. Jeez. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, this is all dinked, bud. This is going to have to come off. All right, where's my screwdriver? Loosen up that disc here. Like such. No, it should let me take the disc right off. The disc looks good, so we'll keep that. Oh, my God. Why is it I always drop stuff on the floor from here? All right, okay, let's see. Now that caliper is going to have to come off because it looks shot. So we'll get under here to the caliper. There it is. Oh, I can't see the other bolt on the caliper. Where is it? There it is. Okay. That caliper is going to have to be replaced. Now, I should take this out. Thank you. The hub off. Okay, let's get this up on the counter here. All right. Shock absorber looks good. I think I want to loosen the ball joint. Loosen that. Okay. What fell out? Oh, the tension arm there. Yeah, because it's a torque arm suspension. All right. Okay, so strut rod's good. I'm not worried about that. What we're worried about is getting... Okay, so that's loosened, right? This does have to come out here. Not to mention the steering knuckle needs to come off. Thankfully, the steering knuckle's all right. There we go. All right, so we're going to need a new upper control arm and a new lower control arm. And a new caliper. So I think it's not much, actually. All right, so suspension. No, that's fine. Okay. No, what is it? Front left. Yeah, we need a front left lower. And a front left upper. It only has one listed. So we'll buy both of those. All right, so let's go take one of these over and stick it in. We'll put that on. Like so. And in. And in. Okay, that's good. Leave that there so I can move a bit faster. Grab this. And this will be the lower one. In. All right. Okay, grab this again. It's just the one, right? Excellent. Okay, so then we're going to put the knuckle back in. And that connects to everything. That can go there. There and there. Okay, so that's all hooked in. Now let's put the strut rod in. Excellent. And that should be in. There's no front on that. That's good. Excellent. Did we have... Oh, there it is. I was wondering where the front shock went. Okay. Front shock looks good. You can go in. You can go in. Nice. Okay. Put the hub back on. That's just one big bolt. On you go. And then we can put the disc on. This is going super smooth, actually. Where's my screwdriver? There it is. Bam, screwdriver. Bam. Okay. Now the front left caliper is shot, and it looks like the brake pads aren't in much better shape, so the front left caliper is going to be a needed thing. Front left caliper, and then we'll buy front pads. Okay. And once again, what are you? You should be front pads, because I already used a few out of the other one. Yes, your rear pads. You go on the couch. Okay. So I'm going to grab these. First one always goes in, no problem. Second one always falls out at least once. That's the rules. Okay. Yep, there we go. And then second time's charm. All right, here we go. And on it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Oh, guys, this is going so well right now. And I know, like I said, it's a bit of a oh God. It's a bit of a repeat. But I didn't have much of a choice. All right, because they already did all this. Now, brakes are on. Brake line needs to be hooked up. We still need to run the main brake line. Because I removed it. Oh, where are you going here, bud? Why don't you like being connected to here? I don't know what your problem is. Well, we'll figure that one out in a second. All right, so we're going to need a main brake harness, or brake line, whatever you want to call it. Now I hate putting this in because I never know exactly where it goes. Like, it just kind of does its own thing. And then we got to tighten it down. And finding all the tightened down spots on the brake line is a bear. So there's one, obviously. Now, there should be one here, but this one wouldn't attach earlier. So we will try it again. Now, maybe it's just broken and I need a new one. All right, we're going to get a soft line and see if that works. Brake line, let's try that. It's only $12. Did I miss something over here, maybe? Is that what's happening? No, even the new one won't go on. Oh, wait a minute. I had it. There we go. Okay, it was just not hitting in the right spot. Okay, stand up. Okay. Where's the end of it? Got it. Okay. Now we still got to tighten down the main brake harness to the brake master cylinder. So there's that. And then I think there's another spot it attaches, but let's go get the rear hooked up. All right, there's one. There's two. I don't think there's anything along this pathway. All right, let's put her down a bit. And down we go. Open this up. Okay, so is there anywhere else? Okay, so it follows the firewall, it follows the firewall. To this, I don't see anywhere else where it attaches. I do see it looks like we need new spark plug wires, but while I'm in here, I'm going to remove this. And off you come, buddy. This right exhaust header is shot. So let's go here and we'll go to engine. Where's the exhaust headers? Exhaust headers, exhaust headers. Right-hand side exhaust header right here. We're going to buy this and stick this on. That'll fix our loud exhaust problem once we replace the pipes. So that can go on there. Perfect, perfect. Okay. From the looks of things, we're getting pretty buttoned up here. She needs one more full length of exhaust, but that's not a major problem. Looks like the alternator may be violently puked. And the plate behind there does not look great. Fuel pump might be shot too, from the looks of things. God dang it. It's always something with these old cars, isn't it? All right, so I guess we're pulling the alternator. All right, give me this. There's something back there. I think the fuel pump might be shot. Typical freaking mechanical fuel pump. All right, let's get in there. Let's get the wire unhooked. Out comes the alternator. Now, what am I looking at here? Oh, God. Yep, fuel pump shot. That head looks pretty beat up, but for now, I think we're good if we just do the water pump and the alternator. All right, so we're going to get a water pump and an alternator for this. Jeez, I'm looking through the world. Let me up. Water pump and alternator. Let's see. Let's see, fuel pump and alternator. Fuel pump. Because we're going to hot rod this engine at some point anyway. And it's not going to matter. Because we're going to start with the crappy version and then work our way up to the good version. So here's the alternator. I'll grab the fuel pump. I'll put it on first. All right. Okay, let me see. Fuel pump. In you go, bud. Okay. Now, where did I put my wrench? Okay, here we go. So the fuel pump can go in. Wait a minute, what did I just unhook there? No, that can say hooked up. I just want to make sure. Did I screw something up down there? Maybe not. So new fuel pump's good. New alternator can go in. Excellent. Hook up the mains wiring and this. Okay. Now this, on the other hand, is just the wires. And they look awful. Like, they look just brutalized. So, new set of wires, but that's a simple fix. All right, let's see. Wires. Where you be? There you go. Spark plug wires. We'll put those on. All right. Spark plug wires are on. So that cover... Oh, yeah, and the belt needs to go back on. Is the belt shot? Oops. I just opened Windows. Okay, there we go. The belt looks tired, but it'll do for now. Okay, come on, dude. Dude, what? Oh, no. Did you go on? Oh, yeah, you did. Okay, so the engine's not in great shape, boys, but we're going to put a turbo on it at some point anyway. So we're going to have to get it all rocking and rolling. Listen here, alternator. You can't just dance around, bud. Neither can you, fuel pump. So we got the main brake line on, right? Okay, so why don't we put... Do we got all that on? Yeah, we got all that on. So put the tire back on. Okay, it's not going on. Mostly because I've knocked it most of the way off the lift. Okay. I'm not sure this is going to lift like this, because it is so far out of whack. But I guess we're going to give it a shot. All right, let's get it up. Okay, up you go. It's holding. It'll be fine. This is not even under it, so that's kind of neat. All right. Where is it now? Where is it now? Perfect. Okay. And bloop, 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 and bloop. Those tires are on. And that, we got to get the rear tires on. We got all the brakes on the rear and everything. Yeah, we're looking good here. I better check those screws on those brake discs here. Let me see. They're good. They're good. All right. So on you go, and on you go. And I think that basically brings us back to a running car. Yes, and I'm going to have to end this episode here so I can get ready for work. But the next time will be get the car's gas in it, paint it up to look like the Mayhem, and get the exhaust on it, and then we should be ready to put the turbo on. So we'll go from there. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Sorry about all this, having to redo this, but I didn't have much of a choice after the game killed my save game. If you like this, please leave a comment. Maybe subscribe. Maybe tell your friends to subscribe. Maybe if they tell them I have flat tires to come visit my garage, I'll pump them up. And if you didn't like this, well, you should probably find yourself a real YouTuber, because I am not much of one. Another day closes on SkapeGote Garage. SkapeGote, I do love every view I get. Out. It's making noises, but it's not coming down. That was supposed to be dramatic. Never mind. Bye.